noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that...
Shot a goal! Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Grimaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Forlan. Pedri, out to the right.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Rooney. He's picked his way through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Still
face to face with the keeper. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. Raul going face to face with his great rival. Botafogo finding their passes. Oh, that's well spotted. He's looking wide. Look at the space here. He's Rooney! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now as you...
Can he finish? Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Now it's Forlan, distributed tidily. Ricky Puig, and here's Forlan. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Grimaldo receives it in a wide position. Hazard. He has found the way through.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Rooney. That has not gone well. And it's Gavi. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Kante cuts out the pass. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Forlan. And this is Messi. And they win it back again.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's had it taken off him. Benatia. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Rooney. Ricky Puig. Now it's Raul. Koundé. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Raul. Oh, well measured. Grimaldo. Kukcu. Pass somewhat off target. Raul. Ricky Puig. Now it's Raul. Forlan. He's come in hard. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Lots of folk. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 21. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 33.
Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Played out towards the right wing. Messi, the ball goes in. Cleared without hesitation. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now there's a fine ball. Forlan. Grimaldo calmly anticipates. That is good alertness. Yehi. It's a really well-measured ball. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Gavi. Tries a deft little ball. Just eases him off the ball. Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. Now he's got space here. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Elects to cross. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attack...
He's through, it's 1-0. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona take the lead. Gives it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Well, there's the clearance. Taken back almost at once. And this is Forlan. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Rooney. He's got away. Rooney! They've done it! And he is just ripping it up. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona will two up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Grimaldo. And it's Ronaldinho. Into the last quarter of an hour. Played into space out wide. Oh, good take in a good area. Has a shot! And he's lifted it over.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Threads one in. Forlan. That pass isn't the best. Fermi. Grimaldo. Not the most accurate pass. He is through here. This ended up in no man's land. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread. Now it's Forlan. Oh, Red, nice interception. Forlan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Think through. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that is as far as they're going to go. Knocks it into space. Fermin. Pedri. Ronaldinho. And that could set him on his way. Bastoni. Nicely spread. Upamecano makes the interception. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So off we go then.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with
Messi! Goal! Barcelona! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Nantes finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nantes have the chance to go the other way. Out towards the flank. And it's Gavi. Gets a good foot in there. Tries to play it through. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Knocks it into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. Great vision. And here's Eto'o. He came in hard, very hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Rooney. He's picked his way through. Oh, such a clever... It's Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Beckham. Raul. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's real chance! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern...
Takes the shot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Kaka. Pedri. It's Gavi. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's worked it through. Rooney gets through on his own. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game. Maldini. And now they can spring out of defence. Belletti. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Gavi. Now it's Gavi. Kaka. Darren Fletcher. And it's Van Nistelrooy. This looks promising. Oh, he's burst through. And a shot! And he hits the net. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ronaldinho. Gavi. It's a pretty loose pass. No foul, says the referee. Played out to the left flank. Raul. Oh, well measured. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he's managed to get free. That has been slung wide. Pedri. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Gavi. Played out towards the right wing. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. No way through. Yehi. Oh, good spread. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to cross. He'll try to keep this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gavi! Decent enough try. Azar. And it's Azar. Pedri wins the duel this time. That's a throw. Spread it left. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk. Not the most convincing of passes. He's in plenty of space here. Gavi. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. And here's Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? Raul. It's a really well-measured ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Raul.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Kukcu. Now it's Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. That is good alertness. Oh, cracking ball.
Rooney really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a goal kick. And that's put paid to a promising move. Back into the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pedri, Rooney, great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ronaldinho with the short one. Nantes are looking to go forward now. Chance to... Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Can he get it through? The most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply. Darren Fletcher. Azar. Threads one in. Now it's Azar. And here's Kaka. He can get that clear. And it's Beckham. Ronaldinho. Kukçu. Now it's Rooney. Looking to play him in. Floated through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cross goes in there. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Azar.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal 17. Messi.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get
El
it.
dorsal 7. Será
Corner number 2 then.
El dorsal 45. El dorsal 10.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
El dorsal 24. El dorsal 3.
Belletti. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to it. And another try! Tries to get it clear.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Now it's Yamal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Pass somewhat off target. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries to pass it through. Raul. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. And it's Fletcher. Looking for the run. Fermin. Pedri. Goes looking wide. No, that's been intercepted. Fletcher. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's Azar. Raul.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Koundé with the clearance. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Might be danger here. Shapes to shoot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Senegal have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who's...
Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's looking wide. Rooney. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he finish? It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's tidy. Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. It's a threatening ball. Chance! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Good ball over the top. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gavi, spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Pedri. Messi. Could move up a gear here. Nicely spread. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice control. And this is Cruyff. And he shoots! And it's Cruyff. That's a cute ball. Messi. It's a goal kick. Rummenigge.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And this is Eto'o. Gavi. Now it's Rooney.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Rooney. And it's Ronaldinho. Lam.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Will play through for the wide man. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. Oh, good take in a good area. That is a crunching tackle. That's going to go a long way. You have to say that was an exemplary shot, surely! Marvellous goal!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Senegal get themselves into the lead. That looks a decent ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's played it back. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. And the first half is done. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ronaldinho. Passes short and sharp. Messi. Oh, he's got a sign of goal. Grimaldo. No way through, so back it comes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And claimed it back swiftly. Bonucci. Oh, can he get onto this? And they've got a throw. Vieira. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Messi. And it's Vieira. Threads one in. And he's certainly onside. And the shot! That has been slung wide.
Le nombre de spectateurs
powering forward here. It's Eto'o! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Attention, changement.
Senegal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Messi with the short one. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. Pass is just off target.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rummenigge, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's the chance to counter. Ronaldinho looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vinicius Junior looking for the run. And it's been played through. He's found the way through. That is lovely. Cruyff. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he...
Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish right from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That's a little off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho gets into a good position. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Senegal choosing to make the first change. Collar to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
And it's Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vinicius Junior. Cruyff. Into the last 5 minutes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pedri. Oh, good spread. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Corner it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Upamecano gets it away. And the number on the board is 3. Yamal, nicely shaped ball, chips it through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that's that. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately